Here comes the money. You're now listening to the Gambling with Gold podcast with Jason Gold. Presented by Champions Round.
What is going on? Welcome to a special edition of Gambling with Gold. We just had a massive trade. I cannot wait to break this down. Christian McCaffrey is on his way to the San Francisco 49ers. Unfortunately, he will not be going to the Miami Dolphins like we predicted, but he is going to a better situation for all of those in the fantasy world. Joey Mauriello, how are you? I know it's really late at night on the East Coast. We just got done with Thursday Night Football, but had to bring you on for this late-breaking trade news.
I know, I'm pumped. I mean, we got blessed with finally a good Thursday Night Football game, and then towards the end, we find out McCaffrey's headed to the 49ers. I'm pumped. I can't wait to see him in that jersey. I think it's going to look sick, and I think it's going to be unbelievable watching him in that offensive scheme.
So the reason that I said on a couple of different shows with you was one of the reasons why I didn't think that San Francisco would be able to go out and get him is they just gave up 3 first-round picks to go get Trey Lance, the guy who's not playing for them. How could they possibly put more picks at risk to go get a running back? However, looking at it from a macro perspective, it may not make sense to give up this many draft picks, but if you're going for a title this season and you're getting one of the best running backs in football in a Shanahan scheme, do you think it's worth it to give up what they gave up, which is a second-round pick in 2023, a third-round pick in 2023, a fourth-round pick in 2023, plus a fifth-round pick in 2024? Do you think it's worth it?
1,000%. Fuck them picks, and I'll tell you why. The 49ers defense has proved that they are top 5 in the league. When Garoppolo is playing good, that offense runs smoothly. This team, I was saying the other day, could potentially be an NFC championship team. And then you just pick up one of the best offensive weapons in the league right now. Forget about injuries. Him and Debo in the same offense is going to be unbelievable. 100% worth it.
It's interesting because now you're out a first-round pick next year. You're out a second round, third round, fourth round. They basically have less picks than the Rams do. They have a great defense. You're right. Do you trust Jimmy G enough with CMC in the backfield to get you to a Super Bowl? I don't know if this is enough. I don't know if the running game makes that much of a difference. You've seen Jeff Wilson be productive. You still have Elijah Mitchell, who's really fucking good, who's going to come back after week 9 or week 10. Maybe one of those guys goes out the door and you get a pick back. And McCaffrey, believe me, no one's a bigger fan of McCaffrey than I am. I just don't know if it's worth it enough for a running back in this position. But you feel differently. You play running back yourself, so maybe you have a better read on it than I do.
Dude, I really think McCaffrey is going to make a difference, not even in the run game, in the pass game too. I think he's going to be incredible. I love the idea. I don't think those draft picks can get you. I think you'll maybe land one on a good player. We've seen just draft picks become such busts nowadays. Give up the picks like the Rams did. Forget the picks. Go for the Super Bowl. And I like the fact that Jimmy G is on the throne there. I think he can get it done. He's got the experience. He's come close, which surprises me because when Jimmy G plays bad, he looks horrible. But yeah, I think if they're going to go for it, this is the year.
I mean, it does help now. So McCaffrey, we know, probably, at least for my money, the best receiving running back of the last decade, maybe. Certainly right now, I put him and Kamara probably 1 and 2. I think McCaffrey's ahead of him. Talk about a safety valve for a guy who gets spooked really easily at quarterback with pressure on him. Having McCaffrey in that backfield is going to be great for him. What do you think in general about Christian McCaffrey's fantasy value now going out of Carolina into San Francisco? My first instinct was maybe he's going to get less volume, but it's going to be better touches and potentially a lot more touchdown chances for him.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I think he's still going to be pretty productive. If anything, I'm expecting more bigger plays in this offense than in Carolina. So if anything, if I own him for fantasy, I'm excited. And if I'm a 49ers fan, I'm so stoked. Because think about the offensive weapons they have. Ayuk's finally starting to play like the beast that he is. You got Debo being Debo. Now you got McCaffrey. And as a backup running back, you still got Jeff Wilson, who is picking up the game 100%. So, yeah, I think McCaffrey will be just fine.
You didn't even mention the fact that they have George Kittle. One of the best blocking tight ends.
Once he gets going, I don't understand. Jimmy G has all the safety nets in the world. And if you know Jimmy G, you know that he needs those. So can't go wrong.
This team is, in theory and maybe on paper, really scary. That defense, even with injuries, even with their cornerback situation, even with everything that's going on there, a top 5 defense in the NFL. Now you have Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, Elijah Mitchell, Jeff Wilson, and then your offensive line, you have the best left tackle in football when he's healthy in Trent Williams. This is a really, really scary team. And I guess we'll probably close this with this. Do you think now they are the favorites in the NFC to go to the Super Bowl?
Yes, I think this team, if everyone plays together, I don't think Philly stands a chance because I'm not even that high on Philly, and Philly's the clear favorite right now. So the answer to that question is yes.
Where would you put them in terms of teams in the NFL? So I'm going to guess not ahead of the Bills, but does anyone behind them at number 2 now?
No, I would put them over the Chiefs without a question too, because I think with that defense, I think they would outlast the Chiefs right now.
All right, there you go. The San Francisco 49ers with Christian McCaffrey in the fold, number 2 team in Joey's power rankings. Can't wait to see how this one plays out. And I'm hopeful that he'll play. I don't think he's going to play on Sunday against the Chiefs for the 49ers, but goddamn, I would love to see it.
Yeah. Oh, timeout. That game is this week?
Chiefs 49ers on Sunday.
Unbelievable. See, NFL's getting us back for the last Thursday night games. I'm telling you. Wow. Okay, good. Yeah, 40. He's not going to play, I'm sure, this week, but
it'll be fun. Maybe. You never know. How hard is it to run 21 dive 30 times with Christian McCaffrey? Can't be that hard. He'll know exactly what he has to do. Maybe he sneaks in there for the Carolina or for the San Francisco 49ers. That's going to take a while to get used to. All right, join us tomorrow, episode 113 of Gambling with Gold. We're going to do that at 12:10 Eastern tomorrow with our best bets for Week 7. Until then, good luck with all your bets tonight, I guess, the rest of tonight, tomorrow. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.
All right, see ya.